the ketchup.
Well, you know the world's gone to H star LL when the younger generation can't even make a hamburger the way it was meant to be. McDonald's has been an institution in this country for how long? And now he, Mr. McDonald, gets
Yes, of
these
course.
kids working there that don't gifts two shits about what they do. Unfortunately, the last burger and fries was terrible. No catch up, no customer service, dead seagull in the drive-thru. Come on, people, it's a simple hamburger. How can that be hard to make?
It's true though. It's a simple hamburger.
It's a simple hamburger. Oh, man.
Like, when was the last time that dude went to a McDonald's? Because it's been like that for a while.
It's been an institution in this country for how long?
Oh.
I have been enjoying. I had a little bit of free time yesterday, just googling like McDonald's reviews and then sorting by lowest to highest. Oh man,
What was the best, like, the most, like, praise that it got?
oh I don't look at like I mean I can go to the 5 stars. Let's see.
Oh, but you didn't look at any. I'm just trying to. I feel like the 5 stars have to be memes as well, right? Like,
Well, this one is like, yeah, but it's like millennial memes. It was
Yeah.
spectacular. Food elevates mood, and the fine dining experience elevated me to hitherto unknown realms of clarity and inner peace. Okay, congratulations. Like, you're unemployed. I get it. I kind of agree with. Oh, hello.
hello.
Hey, what's up?
I kind of agree with this 5-star McDonald's review. And I've said it before. It's a McDonald's, but I'm always amazed how fast the drive-thru is. It's just, every time I go through, I'm always like, man, I entered the line like 2 minutes ago and I'm already eating the hash brown 2 minutes later.
It's like in The Founder when he goes up and he pays them, and then they're like, "Here you go," and he's like, "Wait, what? What the heck?"
Dude, this one is not believable, okay? I almost posted it. I ordered all items, Furz's, Big Mick, and drinks with Monopoly tag, but employees removed all tags? That's called stolen. All right to McDonald's company. And then it's a photo that has like 10 items from McDonald's and all the Monopoly stickers are ripped off.
You know, that's called stolen.
That's called stolen. I will write to McDonald's company.
He had all the Monopoly tokens and his frizzes that he ordered as well.
I think the Furzes were there, but they stole the Monopoly tokens.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's like they've got a long history of theft with the Monopoly tokens, right?
You know what?
Like,
Technically
not so much
true.
the frizzes, mostly just the tokens.
I mean, can you imagine?
you really screwed me over by breaking my eggs. By the way,
Oh,
Well,
no.
you told me to come to your
you
base.
told me.
You soldier boy. I didn't. Okay, I got in that portal. I didn't know they could be that wide. I thought you were actually killing me.
Well, why would I kill you with a wide portal? You know what? It's deep too, 9 deep.
Yeah, it's very deep,
Yeah, it's
and
a
wide.
big-
Well,
it's a big
sorry,
portal.
the depth is what got me.
Right.
And so I panicked. I thought I was actually dying. So I just like panicked with my thing.
Yeah.
Did I actually screw you? Chat said it's an easy fix.
Well, I mean, I had to come back out into the middle of nowhere to make turtles have sex with each other.
Oh my god, you like that though, you sick.
I know. It's true.
I'm sure you've seen the video. They go like, yeah.
They make the weirdest noise, eh? It's crazy. No, I mean, so do I. You know, it's
Yeah.
you just can't help yourself, you know?
Yeah.
It just happens. So anyway, I got the eggs. I'm going back
Okay,
to
that's
fix it
good.
now. Yeah.
And I learned a valuable lesson.
What, that I'm not trying to kill you?
Yes. At least not that way.
Hey, so have you guys been enjoying Super People? Apparently, I don't think I can play it because something to do with having to verify your account and a phone number, and it doesn't recognize phone numbers from here or something.
Oh, really? Yeah, you do
Yeah.
need a phone number for 2-factor authentication. But I'm sure
weird.
you could
You
get...
could get a Google number or
Yeah,
whatever, right?
you could just get like a quick Google Voice number temporarily or something.
Yeah.
But do you enjoy... Did you have a good time playing PUBG for a
Oh,
time?
When PUBG came out, yeah, I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of
It's
fun
that,
playing it.
but
Yeah, it's
slightly
basically that.
better.
It runs. It's almost exactly like the mechanically is very similar to early PUBG, but if it ran pretty well instead of really badly.
Yeah, PUBG was not very well optimized when it came out, if I remember.
Or now.
It
was-
never
Yeah,
was. Yeah.
well, I mean, I haven't played it much recently, but it's still fairly popular, is it not? Like, I think, I think people still play it, right?
Apparently, like the
Um,
mobile game is huge.
Really?
Yeah, it's no Garena Free Fire, but still,
Oh, I mean, nothing is.
it's the
nowadays.
you can't shake a stick without seeing Garena Free Fire.
No, that's true. I mean, that's...
True, true.
Yeah, I've modeled my whole Minecraft base on. I love Garena Free Fire so much, the lore and everything, that my whole base is themed around Garena Free Fire. So yeah, like everywhere I look now, I just see Garena Free Fire everywhere.
Dude,
Anything mobile is huge in Asia.
yeah, and like Latin America and South America. I had no idea, but it's true, true.
Yeah.
true.
Dude, I followed a Twitter account called, I think it's called Mobile Game Hell. And
Right.
all they do is post the worst mobile game advertisements that they can find. I don't know if you guys have been following this, but the mobile game marketing has gone insane.
I don't follow now.
Like
I try not to follow it.
every game is like there'll be like a Bitmoji lady and she'll like be pregnant, but then her she'll like fart and then the fart cloud will be so
Okay, I'm
stinky
listening.
Yeah, I mean, this is. I'm surprised I missed any of this. Actually, this seems to. I'm the
Sips
target
has,
demographic.
his-
These are all things I like to see in advertising.
He's got a keyword filter on Google for fart, lady fart.
lady, pregnant lady.
Anytime
farting,
anyone
that's my
searches for
favorite.
fart, it sends it lights up a bright red light.
Weep, weep.
But then like so her fart
Code
cloud
red.
will be so stinky that she'll make like a skull emoji over her head, and then her husband will be like, I'm leaving, and then he leaves her and she has to move into like a decrepit old shack in the middle of Siberia. This is not a joke, by the way. This is like real. This is what they're like. And then when she moves into the shack, like a big gust of cold wind will blow in through a window, and it'll be like, what should you use to repair this? A hammer or, you know, a sponge. And then they click on the sponge and they try to like sponge up the window and they go, that doesn't work. And then the game is like match 3.
Yeah, they're always like match 3 or like you have pull pins to like pour water into a maze and shit like that. Like
It's
I don't know.
crazy.
Why don't we
Yeah.
make a match 3 and make some money?
Hey, in iOS development class, I didn't make a match 3, but it was kind of like a match 3.
Yeah.
It was like you'd spawn a level full of like Minecraft style blocks, not top down, but like Tetris view, and then you would just tap on them till they exploded with some gems. Then you drag the gems down to like this gem cruncher, and it would go like ring, and then your score would pop up in the top right. Oh man,
Hoppers. Yeah,
those were the days.
dude.
Nice. Okay, that should protect my eggs.
Yeah, you know what? It's your fault for not thinking about
Egg protection.
egg protection and the whole user experience to begin with, man.
No, I know. Do you know what? The whole thing's screwed up because it used to be that you would leave the nether and enter my base through the right portal, but because these portals are all so close together, it's all
Yeah.
screwed up now. And
Yeah.
yeah. Hi, chat. I'm looking for coal.
I didn't want to, draw attention to it.
I don't really.
I need some too, actually.
Have any? I don't think I can check, but
I think I'll
I
just
won't have a
make a
lot.
bunch of. I'll just make. Well, I said
Do
Chad.
charcoal.
Yeah, I'll just make a bunch of charcoal. That gives me
Yeah,
something to
man.
do for like half an hour. Just do me a
Charcoal's,
favor and sleep, because otherwise I'm gonna get eaten by like manta rays out here.
yeah. Give me 1 second. I just gotta get out of these stairs.
It's all right. I can do it. I'm right here.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
You can make a lava drip farm as well, which looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
Just anytime you put farm on a word, it's like beyond my understanding.
No, it's just you just get those like
It's the
the
spike-
stalagmites from a cave.
The what do they call them? Drip spikes, I think.
Drip spikes, yeah. and
Okay,
then
yeah,
if
I've
you-
seen those.
you can make like a little
Cauldron.
yeah, cauldron, and then above the drip spike, you just put some lava that you have in a bucket, like above it, and then it'll just sort of drip lava infinitely
cauldron, yeah.
into the cauldron. You could just fill it up. You could just take a bucket, empty the cauldron when it's filled up, and then you can use that to smelt like, was it 100, 200 items or something?
You
I think
what? Like it's a one-time furnace or something?
Yeah, you can use the
Yeah,
the
you can use it
lava
as a
in
like
your
an
furnace.
infinite fuel source, so you
What
don't have
the
to
heck?
constantly collect coal. Yeah, I think I might actually set something similar up because I'm running out of coal.
Yeah,
And I have a lot of
I-
crap to smelt.
I got to do the same thing because yeah, I spend too much time making charcoal or looking for coal when I could be, you know.
You know, I think you guys, like, if we had to go back way deep into human prehistory, I think you guys would do pretty well in, like, the Neolithic Revolution when they invented
Yeah?
agriculture.
Oh yeah,
I am that was like that's when it was over for me.
I'd be good at managing peasants during that time. Like actually doing the work myself, not so much. You know, I wouldn't want to get out there with my hand plow and you know, or
Yeah,
even
yeah.
even train animals how to do it, sort of thing. But I'd be really good at directing other people to do it for me. You know, and then bulldozing their houses while they weren't looking, so that I could build something
know.
better there instead.
Hey man, that's what Crassus
things like
used to
that.
do in ancient Rome. This dude owned the fire department. He used to light people's houses on fire and then drive the fire department over there and be like, "How much is this place worth to you?" It's pretty admirable, right?
Yeah, man. It's a good hustle.
That's smart.
the
That's like
original-
when like Ford and GM and all them bought up early public transit in the like early 1900s, just forcing people essentially to have to buy
Oops,
vehicles.
oops, we dropped it.
Oops, we shut down this bus station. Oh, poop.
Oh, now it's gonna take you 45 minutes to drive 2 miles in LA. Forever. I see. I think like I would not be a good farmer, but I think like I'd be an okay gatherer. Like I think if like walking into like a berry patch, I would be an asset because I'm okay at gathering and I'm really good at keeping morale up during a mundane task.
What have you ever tried? Like, were you ever in Scouts or Cubs or anything? And
I was
you know-
not, but I'd like to think
Using
I'd be good at
cups.
it. Yeah.
Okay, well, the thing is, you think that gathering would be really easy until they task you with like, gather us some dry wood for a fire, and you're like, okay, no problem, I can find dry wood anywhere, and there's none. It's like it's all like wet wood,
Yeah.
and it's no good.
Gotta
And
build a shed.
it's frustrating because you just think, you know, this is this one thing that I could have done to impress everybody, and I can't even do this. I'm an idiot. I'm so stupid.
Dude, we
like
were watching. Kate was showing me this video. There's this. He's a Korean YouTuber, but he lives in Vancouver, and his whole thing is like he's an extreme camper. And I'm not an expert on like Bear Grylls style camping, but he just
You're not?
He strikes. Yeah, surprise. He strikes me as one of those. Like an Into the Wild style camper where they're like, I'm gonna live off the land, and then like there's rain, and he's like, oops, I'm gonna die unless I get saved, right? And he went and like went camping into the remote like mountains in BC, and didn't realize that it was the weekend where we had that like historic flooding, where all the highways got taken out and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
he was vlogging, and then he's like, okay, time to go back to Vancouver, and he tries to like drive down the mountain, and all the roads have been replaced with like waterfalls and stuff like that, and he's like, what the heck's going on? He's trying to like build like little bridges to take his Land Rover over these waterfalls and stuff like that, and almost crashing like hundreds of feet down into the cliff. And
Jesus.
so eventually he's like, oh, my car can't like go down this road any longer. And he just starts walking, and he's actually like Death Stranding, like walking through the apocalypse. But eventually, I guess like adrenaline kicks in because he just starts sprinting, and he's going, ah, ah, and he just keeps. And then like after a day of walking straight, he makes it to like some nice family's cabin, and they like let him inside, and they all just like weather the storm together. It's so good.
Wait, how is this? This is a YouTube?
It's a YouTuber,
Channel?
yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know the channel name because like it's all in Korean. But
Right.
he does. It was so funny too because he's like, I'm not that worried because I have like an emergency contact. So like after 24 hours of no contact, he's supposed to like call the police or the search and rescue, and then he didn't actually get to phone him for like 4 days. And then he was
Jesus.
like, the guy was like, "Oh, I was so worried about you." And he was like, "Did you call the police or anything?" And he's like, "No, I figured you were probably okay."
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Oh man, I would be so pissed.
Man, Malf, have you stolen stuff from my base? Just be honest.
No.
Have you
I
just been
took-
helping yourself to my stuff?
I took the diamonds, that's it, and you said I could have them.
Oh, you didn't take like all of my cave stuff, like my stalactites and stalagmites
No,
and
no,
stuff?
legit, no. Like
It's
I
all
have,
missing. I don't know where it is. I had tons of it.
I don't know what to say. I literally have no use for that stuff. I already have that.
Do
It
you?
weren't me.
What, you have it now that you stole all mine? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Oh.
Learn some.
What did you do with it all?
I shoved it up my ass.
Of course you did.
Let's go! He shoved it up his ass.
Hey.
No, I didn't touch anything.
Oh god. Is this like, this isn't like your burnt rubber gang or whatever it's called, right? The rubber bad boys. What are the leather daddies or
Leather daddies? No,
Leather-
that's
no.
I'm still building infrastructure for them.
Are you
so.
trying to take me down from the inside with your gang or something? Like, but I don't realize.
If I
it?
were, do you think I'd tell you?
Well, no, but that's. Maybe I'm just paranoid. Where the hell did I put all that stuff? I had a ton of it.
I don't know. I mean, Rav's put a sign
Stole
up in
it?
your base. Did he do anything?
Did he steal it?
I don't know. You know, by your ender chest, the Rav's.
The hell's
Yeah, I
an
know, I
ender
saw
chest?
An ender chest.
I'm still
Oh,
in the
man.
wood age, man.
No, you're not.
I have like I guess I have copper walls.
See,
Did you make all your walls out of copper?
No, but it's a long-term goal
Oh, nice.
to live in. Basically, make my whole house out of the roof of the Parliament buildings.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea.
You know, I don't mind the green when the copper gets oxidized, but I love when you like if you live in a city where there is an oxidized copper roof and then they do a restoration to make it orange. And the first time they take that tarp off and you see it, you're like,
Oh, it looks glorious.
Oh,
eh? And
man.
then slowly over time, ugh. My wife's wearing like these gross serial killer gloves for some reason.
oh,
Like, every time she comes into the garage, she's always like, like trying to freak me out with them. Oh man. No, but it takes no time at all for the green to start reappearing. You know, like it's
Really?
Just,
if you,
it's-
yeah, that's why if you get the beeswax, and then you apply it, it'll preserve it in whatever state you want.
you really
Do you
think
want it
that
to be orange forever, or do you want it to have like a bit of a mix, like
I
orange
like
with
the
some green
mix.
streaks?
Yes, you can keep it at that state. You just wait for it to get there, and then you wax it.
Well, someone should let John Diefenbaker know so the Parliament buildings don't turn green.
Yeah,
Man.
Canadian Prime Minister.
You can't reason with Diefenbaker though. That like
Oh,
you
you're
know,
telling me.
it's a classic. He's a classic obstructive bastard. That guy. He can't do anything. with
We
it.
should start our own Canadian popcorn company, Orville Diefenbaker.
Orville Diefenbaker. How about that?
Baked popcorn.
The popcorn starts off orange and it slowly turns green over time.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Kids would love it, dude. That's kids. Oh my god, it changes color, daddy.
Oh my god, color changing popcorn. Diefenbaker, you've done it again. Crazy.
You guys eat that Chicago mix?
I've had it before. I feel like.
I feel like I had it at your apartment.
Really? Yeah, probably somebody probably bought it, right? Like,
I think
Is
you
that
bought
is
it.
that like is that from
I don't
Kernels? Would you go to
It's-
Kernels? For that?
dude, I used
it
to.
must have been.
The
Kernels?
highlight of going to the Quinty Mall as someone from Kingston was they had a Colonel's in there. I'd always be like, oh man,
Yeah,
Belleville,
you
it's
could get,
so
like,
exotic.
the candy corn or whatever. Like there was like a million different flavors of popcorn, right?
Made the whole mall smell like popcorn.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Colonels.
I mean, they still got them.
Do they still have Colonels?
Man,
Yeah,
when was the last time you went to the mall, Mouth? Like recently?
Um,
Like every day?
every day. Yeah, I had to get some stuff that I could only get at the mall. It was within the past few
Well, you
weeks.
could buy in some bath bombs. Were you
Yeah,
buying some Dippin' Dots?
Did you get some kernels while you were there?
No, I never. I
help you
like.
browse?
There's also the it's the same thing with the Cinnabon or whatever.
Mm.
You know, if you got a kernels or a Cinnabon, they put them in the mall on purpose so that they smell good, and then people like compulsively buy. They're like, I just gotta get a Cinnabon.
Cinnabon is pretty good though. Like I would get a Cinnabon probably like 3 times out of 10, you know? You don't want to overdo it.
I never do.
I don't think I've ever had a Cinnabon. Now that I think about it, I've had. I
mean-
in the Cataraqui Town Center, they didn't have Cinnabon for a while. They had Saint Cinnamon, and my parents used to. They'd get a Saint cinnamon bun. I'm sure it's very similar.
Oh, yeah, it's probably the same company and everything, you know. It's just like rebranded for like a different folks, you know. Some people want to think like they're having something better than what everybody else is having, so it's just like they do like a slight rebrand, and everybody's like, "Oh, well, this is better," but it's just the same thing.
I hear
Sometimes,
ya. Like the
Not all
new
the
new Coke Zero. I don't know if you guys have had that.
no.
I have, yeah.
It's like it's a new formula.
It's not
Does
any
it actually
worse.
does it
I'm
taste
not
good
sure.
or?
It's
if you-
largely,
have you had the
I
old
think if
one?
they didn't tell you that the formula changed, you probably wouldn't notice.
Yeah.
But because they told me the formula changed and they said it's our best tasting formula ever, when I drank it, I found myself unimpressed. I feel the marketing primed me to be blown away, and instead I was merely satisfied.
Yeah, I couldn't say I noticed a difference either.
I feel like I don't drink much Coke, but when I do drink a Coke, I just go for the Coca-Cola Classic, you know?
I understand.
I feel like that's just the best one for me. I don't need Coke Zero or Coke Max or Pepsi this or RC Cola. Get Lobe Cola right away from me. Never. You know, just the Coca-Cola Classic is fine. I think it's probably tastes the best, you know? I don't know. I guess it's just
I think it's been
personal
so
taste.
long since I drank like a non-diet soda that every time I drink a non-diet soda, it feels like my teeth feel like I just threw up. Like after
Yeah.
I take like 3 sips, my enamel is just like, I'll see you later.
Goodbye.
You ever try drinking it with the straw so that it just like bypasses your teeth?
See, that's a good idea.
Well,
I never thought about that.
I don't know though. There's something weird about it. Like, maybe I'm just being like picky, but when I see an adult drinking a drink with a straw, I always just think like, "Come on, grow up! Like, what are you doing? You've got a.
I'm
6-year-old kid. You have to drink a drink with a straw. Like,
I love
come
a
on.
straw, man.
I don't. Like if I have to use one, I'll use it. But I'm just thinking like for practical purposes, you know, like if you didn't want to get gunk all over your teeth, you could get the straw right back there. You know, you could skip the whole front defensive line. You know,
What are you talking about? I think it is good that it skips the teeth. I hadn't considered that as a viable option. I just think I'm able to, like, it's the same reason I like this water bottle. It's one of the, like, athletic style ones where I'll just give you the impression right here.
right?
I like it because one squeeze gives you, like, great turgor pressure.
Oh, you're a turd.
when
You
you have,
gotta
like,
squeeze it.
Well, yeah, like, you know, NHL style.
Doesn't it annoy you when you squeeze it though, and it does that air refilling noise thing, like where it like sucks the air back into the bottle, like and
It
the
doesn't
bottle
annoy
slowly.
me, but it very much annoys my wife.
Yeah, I don't know. Like that would annoy me, so I hate that.
Oh, but a straw is also
I hate a
annoying to
straw
me,
as well.
so-
Yeah, there's a lot of things I hate. No, I don't hate a straw, but the bottle refilling back up would get annoying after a while, you know.
I don't mind it. The chat hates it too, but I just come to accept they hate everything.
Yeah, no, I mean, you can never win with chat. There's always somebody that hates something, right? You'll never win.
Yeah, you could be like, hey, I'm giving everybody in chat $1,000, and then somebody will be like, this guy's so rich he can give everybody in chat $1,000.
Yeah. Pretty much.
By the way, Ryan, can I have $1,000?
Wait a minute. I think I have to say no.
Yeah, okay.
Can't. It's the holidays. Dude, that's like when I did that thing with Wealth Simple, where we donated at the end of the day. I think we donated like $12,000 to BC Children's Hospital. There were like 16-year-old kids that were like, you know, enjoy the tax write-off. I'm like, motherfucker, I don't even know how that works. Don't try to pretend you know how it works.
I mean, I know that's the thing. Tax write-off, come on.
How do you think it works? You donate money to charity and the government is like, here's double that money back? Like, that's not how it works at all. You just, I mean, you know, I'll leave that to my accountant in a couple of months to figure out. But at the same time, it's like it's a good deed was done. But people are like, yeah, but you're utilizing tax loss harvesting. So I don't even know I don't know how that shit works. I just print out 400 pages of forms and, you know, send it to an office.
Well,
It's
that is how you get your tax write-off done, though. You have to send paper to an office. So congratulations,
Ain't that the truth?
Schemer.
Ain't that
Done
the
it
truth?
again.
Yeah, no. That kind of stuff is annoying. I was complaining about the other day, like a lot of the like any recent sponsorships and stuff that I've done, they all have like their own like little systems and portals for, you know,
Oh, yeah.
like oh, well, you sign up and then you can just put your banking details in there and then like da da da, and it's like, man, like
Come on,
there's
man.
been enough hacks and stuff going on. I don't want to put all my sensitive info in like another system and they're like, well, it's secure, like we promise it'll never like get out. And I'm like, can you promise that? Because
Yeah, well,
you know,
that Nexus mods made that same promise, and here we are. All my accounts have been hacked because I use the same password for everything. So,
Have you guys ever gotten like access to a 2K thing early and had to use portcullis, where it's like an exe you launch that gives you like a time sensitive 32
Yes.
gigabyte or 32 character code that you then have
I
to
think
enter?
I had to use
in.
that to play the PGA 2K21.
That sounds right.
You know, like a day before it came out or whatever.
Portcullis is so good. I'm like, I get it. You know, you're a big company. You want to have like 100% control. Wow! A zombie almost came into my house because of the pressure plates.
this guy, you put pressure plates on the inside.
I was just trying to smelt, man. That's so scary.
You can automate that, you know.
No, come on.
Wouldn't you love
man.
to just put it into all the stuff you want, smelt it into a chest, and then the game just figures it out for you?
Look, I'm on like 2 hours of Minecraft a week.
Yeah.
I make enough coal to go down in the mines for 90 minutes. Then I go down to the mines for 90 minutes, and I leave it for the next week.
Man, I'm just trying to teach you how to up your game, you know?
I understand. I'm not.
So that next time you join like a Minecraft PvP tournament or something, you're like, hey guys, I can auto smelt all the ores for us, no problem.
Honestly, I'm
A
living that chat
wise old
life.
wizard showed me how to do it. Oh man.
I'm living that chat life where I'm like, you know, everything started to go wrong for the human species when we invented farming. Like, I'm just trying to live day by day out here, and you know, there's fulfillment in that.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Dude, sign me up.
What are you up to now, Mel? What's your big thing that you're working on?
My greenhouse
yeah?
area, greenhouse 2.0. I spent some time just clearing out the area, and now I'm just like, I'm working on the structural design, you know? It's like, how does it stand?
How does it look?
How does it support
No
itself?
floating blocks or anything like that.
No, I can't have that. Even what I'm doing right now, I'm probably gonna change because it's a little cray cray. But you know, should be fine.
Nice. Nice.
Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very,
Yeah.
very nice.
Did you fix your thing finally?
Yeah, yeah.
Took you long enough?
No, it's been fixed for a long time now.
Okay.
Yeah. I pretty much fixed it immediately.
Oh,
No problem.
yeah. Okay.
No, I'm just joking. It took me a long time. Oh, look, I found another turtle out here. That's good. It's,
You guys, you play any Super Mario 64 this weekend?
Oh, no, I watched Justin play a little bit of it the other day, though.
I haven't seen it yet.
I don't remember the textures of that game being as bad as they are, but maybe it's just one of those things, you know. At the time, I remember when the game came out, thinking, "Holy crap, this looks incredible." But I guess it was a long time ago, right?
It was.
I mean, it was like in the mid '90s, right? So
I'm hooked, man. I did a run yesterday off camera, just like
Really?
watching some YouTube on the couch.
Holy jeez.
Holy birch.
Just think, you could have been playing some Dota 2 instead.
I couldn't. Yeah, but this honestly, one speed run of Super Mario 64 is like the length of the average Dota 2 game. And at the end of it, I'm like, I'm proud of myself instead of like, what did that
You don't feel like,
accomplish?
yeah, no. That's
Do
true, actually.
you like see other people speed? Like, do you watch like the best speed run and be like, okay, I'm just gonna do what they do, or is it harder to do that?
No, legit, I've never seen anybody play Mario 64 except Chib.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
basically
Chip was
it.
trying to teach Justin how to do some jump or something. I wasn't really avidly watching. It was just, it was on, and I was out putting some laundry in the dryer, and I just saw it on the screen and sat down for 2 seconds just to see what was going on. But yeah, the thing that struck me the most was how the textures in the game
Dude, the
looked.
camera is the worst camera in video game history. It's actually horrible.
Oh man.
I don't know what, I mean, I guess what they were thinking is like they were literally the first people to ever do it. So
Yeah.
I guess like it's kind of impressive, but at the same time, like by modern standards, it's like I don't know if you've ever gone back and tried to play GoldenEye since the
Oh, no, I
second
haven't,
analog
actually.
stick came out, but like if you spent enough time playing Halo, GoldenEye is actually impossible to play.
Yeah.
What about like 4-player split screen GoldenEye? That's got to be hell, right?
Dude, how did we do that as kids?
I don't know, but man, we did it a lot.
Dude,
Like
that's like a back in my day. Back in my day, we had one analog stick, and we
we had
my kids were playing
4-player.
Minecraft split screen on the TV the other day.
Oh,
and
that
it
would
just
freak me out.
looked like hell. Like I don't understand. You can't see anything. But when you're a kid, you just put up with anything, right?
Yeah.
You just think, oh, whatever.
I just can't imagine like 4-player split screen at like 360 resolution on a 19-inch picture tube TV, and you're sitting like 6 feet away. I didn't even get glasses till I was like 10. I was playing multiplayer video games since I was 5. Like, what the hell? How did I make that happen?
Do you remember the first game you ever played on any system? Just the very first video game you played.
It was Super Mario World on the SNES.
Oh man.
That's up there for me. I mean, I remember watching my brothers play some Atari games. But yeah, it's probably the Super Mario or Excite Bike or something like that.
Oh,
Excite
well, you
Bike,
are a
yeah.
little older than me, so makes sense.
Well, you had older brothers too, right, Mel?
I still do, but I did, yeah. Yeah, so I would while they were playing games, I just use the Atari cartridges and I make little like physical houses out of them and stuff while I watch them played.
They were chunky, eh? The Atari cartridges. They were pretty big.
Yeah, they were thicker. They weren't as like wide or tall as the NES ones, but yeah. It was good times, good times. Good.
I think the first game I ever played was I was really small, and my dad had a ColecoVision, and it was I think it was Donkey Kong Jr. on the ColecoVision. The first game I ever played.
Yeah, that's kind of sick.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. The controller was like it had nine.
Yeah, it was
nine
a
buttons.
telephone.
It's like a telephone. Yeah.
I know because one of my friends got a ColecoVision when we were like 14, and you know, this is in like 2002 or 2003. He's like, "You want to come over and play the ColecoVision?" It's just like 6 dots running across the screen.
Oh
You're
man.
like, I think I'd rather play like Siphon Filter.
Siphon.
No Siphon Filter fans here?
No.
Oh man.
Oh.
Siphon filter.
What do you do in Siphon Filter?
It's kind of like
It sounds familiar. I'm sure I've heard
I know the name, but I've never
that
seen it.
somewhere.
as much as I enjoy Siphon Filter, I will tell you it is essentially just a worse Metal Gear Solid. But that's still pretty good.
Yeah, that's a high bar.
And like the best, I know I say it all the time, but the best thing about Siphon Filter, the 2 things I'll say. One is it was the first game I ever saw a lock on a door, shot it, and then the lock broke, and it blew my little mind at the time. And then the taser in the game allowed you to long distance fire electrodes into somebody, and then as long as you held the button down, they would keep going like, and if you held it down long enough, their body would burst into flames, which was got a lot of mileage out of that as a kid.
That's good. That's good. I like that. I like that. It's hot. That's hot.
That is so hot. Oh, is this dripping water? There's no water up here.
No, sorry, Chad. I don't think it showed their skeletons while you were electrocuting them, which I know is like that's a thing for me, but like in Home Alone 2, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he turns into a skeleton.
Turns into a skeleton briefly.
Even as a kid, I was like, dude, that's not very realistic.
You demanded more.
I was just like, these guys would be dead long ago. Or if they wouldn't be dead, I would be like, it's not worth it to steal from this house. Like,
yeah, just go 2 doors down.
yeah, like, I mean, they were well off for sure. Like in the first one, they were the nicest house on the block. The other house, it's not like the other houses were crummy, you know.
It's
They
like when
were
you go to the
nice.
food court, if the New York Fries has too big of a line, you just go to the Manchu Wok.
When has New York Fries ever had too big of a line?
You know, when I go to the Vancouver Mall, the only place that has a line is A&W.
That I believe.
Every other place is just like, we're good to go.
Yeah, I believe that. It's true. People, I mean, A&W and Popeyes now, it's just like they're popping up everywhere.
Is Popeyes a chicken place?
Yeah.
It is. And chicken and canned spinach.
Man, I don't think they had those when I lived in Canada.
Yeah.
I've seen them in the U.S. before though. I went on
Yeah,
a trip to the U.S.
I think it's the same company that owns Burger King or whatever.
All right.
Yeah, but they've as far as chicken goes, the Popeyes stuff is definitely good, and their sides are pretty good too. They got them biscuits. Biscuits, so good and buttery.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm mining diamond as we speak.
Actually,
Oh, mining some diamond.
How many?
This will be the 3rd diamond block.
Can I have them?
A block?
You know, everything
Or
in this,
a piece.
everything's a block in this game. You piece.
You know, if you had a fortune on that bad boy, oh man.
I have. Where's the enchanting tables?
There's one in
Um,
Justin's base. There's one in Jaski's. Justin has like some books and lapis at his too, so you don't even need to really.
I can bring my own lapis. That's not a problem.
And then Jaski's got like the double spider spawner and a sword, so like it's good for getting the XP fairly quickly. I mean, it's a little grindy still, but
this is gonna take forever to fill this cauldron up with this.
well,
I'm trying to
get
fill a cauldron with lava, and it's just like, I don't know if I've done it right.
it's one of those things you got to do the cauldron and then you reinvest that in another dripstone. And then you get a second cauldron, you know what I'm saying?
Apparently, you got to make like 50 of them.
The heck?
Yeah.
Why did they ruin Minecraft?
And they just made it too casual friendly. Like,
No, it's the opposite.
sucks now.
They turned it into Factorio. Well, no, the
Oh,
player base
nah,
turned
that's-
it into
no,
Factorio.
come
I
on.
guess.
come on, it's nothing like Factorio or Satisfactory. Did you guys play that? Satisfactory's a
Well,
pretty good
I
one.
only got to play a little bit because my friends didn't want to keep playing.
Don't rag on me. I was the Satisfactory evangelist who even suggested it. It just like when we
You
played.
couldn't handle Dan.
Yeah, because Dan literally was like, he would ask questions like, how do I do thing? And then while I explained it and showed him an example, he would interrupt me like 10 times because one of my conveyor belts was placed not to his aesthetic standards. So like after it's like a 5-minute tutorial, and it became half an hour because he interrupted me so much that eventually I just walked in the other direction. I went back to my base and said, this is a waste of my time.
Stop wasting my time, you
Wait,
little
you guys
thing.
had a big server and multiple bases?
No, we
No.
played for 2 hours.
played for 3 hours
Yeah,
or 2
one
hours, yeah.
time.
Nice. Oh my god.
It's a good game, though. I enjoyed it.
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, it's a great game. It gets updated like fairly regularly too.
How regular?
They've added a fairly. What?
Could you be more specific, please?
Where's my guys?
Oh no.
You know, when you keep
Mouth.
losing stuff,
I didn't touch your guys.
Where did they go then?
this
I don't
undermines your accusations of theft.
My mending guy's gone. And my other guy too.
Junk
They-
has like a mending guy that charges like, I think it's like 18 or 16 emeralds.
What the hell are they talking about? Mending guy.
So like there's villagers that sell like the enchanted books, the books that you put on your tools, right, to get the different things. But they charge emeralds for it. And it's kind of random. And you don't always get like the skill you want. So when you get something like mending, oh, you lock that up. Clearly Sips didn't though.
Man, I locked it all up. They're gone. They were here, and now they're gone.
I didn't. I have never used your mending dudes. I haven't even like touched them. It's
What?
not me. I've done all my my enchanting stuff elsewhere.
Gosh, that's very upsetting.
How
Well, I
much was
gotta
he
get-
charging for mending?
Well, he was the master, so it was like a bit lower. It was like 14. I think it was like 14 emeralds in a book or something.
Oh, that's pretty good.
The enchanting setup made it possible for mobs to get in.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, that's true. Maybe some mobs did get in.
Probably
Just
got
remember
killed
that
by a
Sims
damn
up here.
skeleton.
Every time you point a finger, there's 4 more pointing back at you, or
Yeah.
3 and a thumb.
Your thumb doesn't really point back at you.
It kind of, it just
It's off
points inward into
perpendicular,
your thing. So
yeah.
there's 3 more pointing back at you. Yeah, anyways.
Fudge. Well, I still
that's
think
fair.
it was Malf that did it.
You know, it's okay. Yeah, I'll take the blame.
You broke into my base and you killed my villagers because you're so jealous. Because I had such a good price on my mending.
They're just so hot.
God. Oh, man,
well.
it took so long to get those guys down here as well. It's
Really?
really annoying.
Is
Yeah.
that like you put them in a boat or something dumb like that?
Yeah, I had to put them in a boat and then drop them down the hole and everything. It was good. It was good. I guess we're gonna have to go to war now.
This
Oh,
I
no.
can get down with this.
I got a lot of
Ugh.
arrows. Lots.
I got an iron
Yeah, well,
sword.
I'll just get infinite arrow
Jeez.
and power 5.
I'm just gonna spawn camp your ass. I'm
Dude.
gonna hold a vigil I'm gonna stay up all night every night. Just wait for you to log in and then own you. The moment you log in, steal all your stuff.
Dude, that was the worst
Mm,
part of Diablo 2.
Yeah. Steal your ear.
You go to like a
Every time.
PvP zone. I'm 12 years old. I'm like, I'm probably the best player of this game. Get killed right outside the town. Try to go back, get my stuff back. Get killed again, killed again, killed again, killed again. Uninstall. It's
That's
the
enough
loop.
Diablo for me, I think. I think I'm done here.
I never did that. I was
Never
never
got into Diablo?
PvP. I know I played a lot of Diablo 2, but I was always like, you know, just PvE.
Mr. PvE. I was the same. I didn't really PvP much in Diablo.
I did a lot of PvP, but very few wins.
Yeah.
Mm, what
Not-
was your typical Diablo build?
I liked to be a paladin with thorns, or a leap barbarian. A barbarian.
So moves that attack and defend at the same time.
He's got it exactly right. Moves that attack and defend at the same time.
Oh, dude, nice.
That's
More of a
good.
poison mancer, you know. I mean, sometimes.
I
Poison
remember, yeah,
Mancer.
because when Diablo 3 came out and you couldn't play the game because of the error 530 or whatever, and then also you couldn't play the game because you had Saskatchewan internet.
Well, I was on satellite internet, you know.
Oh my god.
I'd be playing, it would look kind of fine to me, and then Ryan and Josh would be like, Malf, you're like 20 feet behind, keep up. And I'm like, it's like, I was losing my mind because, like, it sounded like you guys actually thought, like, I was just being slow, which I normally am in games, but it was just straight up the internet. It was so bad.
It's all Saskatchewan's fault.
Yep. Thanks, Elon Musk. Could have used Starlink.
Yeah, wait, I thought that Starlink stuff was coming out.
It is.
Well, they launched like 50 Starlink satellites a day, it seems. So, like, come on. Where is it?
Yeah, hey Goober, where's the beef?
Where's my Starlink?
Malv, you excited for lockdown number 6?
Wait, are you guys actually going into lockdown again?
I think
Yeah.
it's probable.
We got to go back to. We haven't needed to wear masks like legally or whatever.
That's wild to me.
Yeah,
For-
we've
for a
been
while?
masked ad infinitum.
But we're going back to you have to wear them in January.
I mean, people are getting all upset about like hockey. They're like, "Oh no, Connor McDavid and Sidney Crosby won't get to be on an Olympic team together." Sag. And I'm just like, dude, the fact that the NHL's still going right now is kind of like surprising. Like, there's over 100 players now
Yeah.
that have tested positive, and it was like, you know, 60 like a few days ago or something. So
Jesus.
So we were supposed to. We had tickets to the Canucks Leafs game on Saturday. Then, like, with all the, we're feeling better finally, but with all the Omicron stuff, we were like, you know, case counts seem to be, I don't know, doubling every 36 hours. And the NHL was like, oh, starting on Monday, all games have to be at, or in BC, all games have to be at 50% capacity. And this game was on Saturday. So it was like, you know, we're kind of getting in the grandfathered clause of, it's like, it's not safe, but operationally, we can't expect them to get that stuff in place until Monday. So I was like, it doesn't seem right. So we put the tickets up on StubHub. Figured we were gonna make a juicy stack because it's the one Leafs game a year, right?
Yeah.
Go check StubHub next morning. Game got canceled. Now I gotta go watch the Canucks Leafs play in July or something like that. I don't even know. But we'll probably be 80 points out of the playoffs, and they'll be gunning for the number one seed in the in the East.
Brewsty's been killing it.
Well, we finally got on a crazy winning streak. We won 6 games in a row, and then our next 4 games all got canceled. So we'll see.
Yeah, that's true, that momentum. Plus, the one criticism I have heard, because the Jets got the new coach, and they're like, oh, I wish we had got Bruce Boudreau, but then other people are like, yeah, but he's got not a great playoff track record.
That's true. And you guys have the expectation of making it.
Yeah, we're on the outside looking in, but who knows? We actually won last night, so it's great to win your last game of the year. Anyways, so yeah, I don't know. It's weird because every time they've been like, yeah, there's gonna be a third wave, there's gonna be a fourth wave, and then people just are like, but oh, and it's like, well, here we are. Can we not sometime?
Are you guys at all interested in the new season of The Witcher?
No.
No.
Also,
Saw
no.
Saw the first episode of the first season. It's like,
Not for you.
don't want it.
Don't like it.
I still haven't made it through Seinfeld yet. There's still a lot more Seinfeld to get through.
I just finished. I'd never seen the end of Everybody Loves Raymond. I don't know if are they missing seasons or something, because the last episode didn't seem like a series finale.
And was it a celebration?
I don't know. I don't have an answer to that.
That it was finally fucking over, and they weren't gonna make any more.
No, I was ready for more. I was ready.
Okay.
I thought you were joking about all the.
Did it get canceled? Do you know?
No, they had a series finale.
Oh, then I guess they don't have it on Netflix.
This doesn't
What,
seem
Everybody Loves
likely.
Raymond?
It doesn't seem right. I agree. The last episode I saw was he's looking back on the birth of his daughter. The episode starts, they're dancing or whatever, and then he looks back, and it's I mean, that's cool and all, but it definitely didn't seem like a finale.
Yeah, it's not about Raymond's.
Yeah.
Come on, where's the Raymond?
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway,
Everybody Loves Raymond.
Deborah.
Ma, etc., etc.
Ma. He does, man. I wish I had his voice.
I wish I had some of his spare height. I don't need all that, because he's pretty tall.
He is. But they make fun of him for it, and I feel like you shouldn't be making fun of a tall dude. You'll freaking crush you. Right?
Are you caught up on Curb Your Enthusiasm?
I'm not. I haven't watched anything.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, you'd watched a couple of them though, right?
I had the way that it goes for me is I watch 4 episodes of television when I watch television, but then it'll be I don't know, 2 months before I turn the TV on again.
I get like that too, yeah.
You got to take a break sometimes though, right?
Well, that's a break from my Super Mario 64 training. I don't think so. You saboteur.
I'm not expecting you to take a break from that. I meant watching TV, you know.
Oh, no doubt about it. You ever think about whenever somebody complains about the state of the world? Mm-hmm. There's always one boomer in the replies that is sent from my iPhone. Why do people act like... Am I wrong or am I wrong, right? But why do people always act like modern life is so sick just because we have phones? What the hell are you doing on your phone that, life is so amazing because of this device? Aren't you just scrolling through one of the 5 bullshit websites that exists on the internet like everybody else?
Is that mobile porn? He's happy about mobile porn. It's like that guy. I can't remember his name. He's like some kind of hockey dude, and he's got like a book coming out. So he took like a screenshot from his mobile browser of like the chapters page or
Oh,
something.
the Damien Cox tweet. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like he's got like 2 tabs open, and the second tab is like live sex chat or something like that. And he put it on his Twitter, and you know, obviously it's the internet, so somebody screenshotted it pretty quickly. So even when he, you know, finally
Deleted the tweet. and
deleted the
everything.
tweet, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
This shit is
Yeah,
so
I've been
good,
caught
man.
out a couple times myself. That
Really?
yeah, just tabs open. I'm trying to own somebody on the net. Got all my tabs open. It's, you know, like donkey porn. And,
I think that's the main thing that separates the boomers from the younger generations. I'm lumping millennials and Gen Z in to make me seem cooler.
You weren't supposed to sleep.
But it's it's true.
That's okay. Jay will just be mad at you.
But like I feel like boomers just will have like a dirty website open, or you'll like, you know, I remember like my grandpa, he was not a boomer, but we used to have like, we lived in a duplex, and before we had our own satellite TV, we just had a splitter that sent whatever they were watching upstairs, downstairs. Every once in a while, I would just turn on the TV in my room and it'd be like, oh, I guess grandpa's upstairs watching like pornography. Then you'd like, you know, you'd realize it's not like he's up there beating his meat. He's just sitting in his chair like watching it. And you're what's the point?
And it's not like the porn that you get nowadays, right? Like porn nowadays is like really hardcore, but back then it used to have like a story and everything, right? Like
He was just
you'd have,
luxuriating in it. It's like
yeah, he was probably just enjoying the ride, you know.
It actually reads Playboy for the articles too. That's great.
he's just vibing. I feel like our generation and younger is like, you know, it's more like you get in, you clock in, you clock out, you get on with the rest of your day. The older people are like, we're just gonna, every once in a while, you'll be like, you know, browsing like gingerbread cookie recipes, and you're like, oh, I could go for some adult content right now. Just Control T. Let's be honest, they're
More
not
like
hitting
Control Titty.
Man, no, they're not using Control T.
Sorry,
at
I
all.
forgot.
They're
That's
fully clicking on every button that they
double
can see on the
click,
screen.
mute.
Yeah, with the mouse,
Go back to desktop,
holding
double
the mouse
click.
in the air. Man, oh man.
But then, like, I don't know. I feel like our generation is like is perfect and can do no wrong. Is what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
the older generation, they're like, yeah, you know, I'm driving my truck, watching pornography on my phone, no big deal. Like it's just part of life. And then our generation is like, you know, job's done. And then the younger generation is like, it just is their life.
Yeah.
They're, you know, like, I can't even, every word has been turned into some kind of like double entendre, like fetish now. I can't even talk about, you know, anything without people being like, oh, Craigasm, oh, latching, Craigasm.
What the hell does
latching?
latching mean?
Well, I just
I've
had to
never
come
heard
up
that.
with a word out of nowhere.
Right, okay, I'm glad you just came up with that, because I already feel like I'm really out of the loop and behind the times. And when you said latching, as if it was like some, you know, buzzing new term or whatever, I just thought, oh shit, here we go. I gotta hit the books again. I gotta educate myself.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
Oh, man. Crazy world.
It is a crazy world we live
My
in.
son is in a very big rush to get a phone.
Yeah.
And I really do not want him to get one at all, ever. Because I feel like there's just so much more that he can do, and he'll just have a much better life. You know, not just going on the net all day saying Craigasm and stuff, you know?
Going into people's Minecraft stream, say my name, say my name. Hey, I'll give you $200 if you go find some diamonds within 5 minutes.
Wait, did somebody do that?
People do that all
That's
the
how
time.
Malf bought his house.
Yeah, man. Like, dude, the down payments ain't no joke. I needed that $200.
Just a series of challenges later, and it looks like I've acquired some property in the real world.
I mean, even the lawyers, man, $200 doesn't even begin to cover.
Oh, you're in notary hell.
Yes, Michael. We were just wondering, what is your main source of income? Minecraft challenges sent for me by chat is my main way of making money.
That'd be sweet, though, right?
Oh, it'd be super sweet. Yeah, incredible.
Super hot. Super hot.
Super hot.
Super.
Yeah,
Okay,
like the
here
kids
we
these
go.
days, man.